So we have Dr. Rajkumar here with us. So I'll read you the brief description of profile of him. So Dr. R. Rajkumar is working as an assistant professor in data science and business systems and the School of Computing at SRM Institute of Science and Technology. He is also working as an adjacent faculty member in Center for Immersive Technologies, SRMIST. He is passionate about training, writing, research, and development. His expertise in strategy and policy making. His research areas of interest are brain-computer interface, artificial intelligence, compiler design, e-learning technologies, AR, VR, MR, and metaverse. His research work has been published in various international journals and presented in various national and international conferences. He has organized a number of technical conferences in national and international engineering forums. He is invited to give speeches about technologies and skills to various industries and institutions and media. So he has a lot of publications, about 65 citations, and patents published is about 6 Indian patents and 2 international patents. And he has also published about a lot of books, like Computer Fundamentals and Project Management Tools 2022, India 2030. This was published in 2017. And he has also co-authored a lot of books like Yearbook, Manorama Yearbook 20, 21, 22, and so on. So he has a real big profile, but so thank you so much for accepting our invite.
It's really immense pleasure to be here, and especially to talk about the next generation technologies. So that means we are always worrying about our future, and whether we are really learned or not, whether we have to upskill ourselves, and whether this product, I mean, whatever the business perspective, whether we'll go for the next generation technologies, whether we are meeting or not. So that's always in our fear factor. So, but one thing is there, if you are, I mean, you already having a much a year of experience, those really the customer, what they really wanted. Okay, so end customer. And finally, based on that, the requirement will gather, and based on that, the business will come, and based on that, the technology also will improve. It is not that after the technology and business. So first business comes, after that only the technology requirement is there. So that's we have to discuss today. What can be the next 2 or 3 years? What technology is, I mean, what kind of business will come, and based on that, what technology actually we has to learn it. Learn means getting awareness of it. Okay, so I'm especially focusing on the Web 3.0, which is the hot topic right now, and that includes every thing, whichever the next generation webs. So I just connect with my laptop. Okay, so today we are going to see some focus about the India 2030, probably from here to another 7 years. So how our India look like? We just have a glance. It's a kind of the prediction, as well as some of the things already happened. Actually, I predicted at 2017, but now after 6 years, some of the things already happened. So how our India look like? So thanks to organizers, and especially Daniel sir, to inviting me here. And it's very I think it's a very rare opportunity. So to be academician, to be in the industry. Because we are the manufacturing people who manufacture the students, and with the skill sets, but the problem is whether they are really good or not, you have to evaluate it. Okay, so and we are in some process. So this is my book, and released by the Kiran Kumar, who is the chairman of ISRO at the time. And so there are very few things actually have shared in that book. So first we'll just see something. I'm sorry. Yeah, still is not visible. Okay, I'm telling you, it's not visible also fine. So the thing is, what are the things actually we need to change it? For example, how the teaching methodology should be happen. Right now actually we are teaching Industry 5.0, right? What is Industry 5.0? Okay, I am telling you. See, for example, the industry 5.0 is about um, we can customize the teaching and learning, not for the whole everyone. See, for example, sir needs something. So we can customize that and then we can deliver it. Okay, so it's not the thing we are doing for the last 30 years, one to many, no. So one to one, but whatever the things we are using it to a customization. So that's the industry 5.0. As a product also, we are customized based on the need of the customer. So not the whole thing. For example, the iPhone is manufacturing right now, the iPhone is still industry 4.0 only. But our telecom sectors, they are already moved to the industry 5.0, right? For example, if you want some Airtel connection, I pay something, some amount, you are paying some other amount. Okay, that's based on our need, they have changed it. Okay, but still education is not kind of thing. So we are not completely customized. The book syllabus and everything same. But we are in a practice in SRM, we just do the customization. Based on the elective, they can choose it, and that kind of practices we are doing it. So that will be the future also. So this is the India 2030. This, I mean, generative images. Now we called as a, the images, especially argument. I mean the yeah, AI, generative AI. So whenever we are texting it, that images will be generated. No copyright can be accessed. So it's very easy to generate the images. So no artist, the artist also will be getting less work, but he can utilize this technology better way. Okay. So this also generative AI, the images. What actually the water is the very needed essential for our complete growth of the India. So earlier, actually 500 years or 600 years before, we were the number one as a country. We were the same complete model at the time of the kingdom industry. We were the number one. After that, now last 300 years only we are lacking. Before that, we are the country having all the water bodies and everything. We are very best way we have utilized it. Okay, so not only that, our food is the main thing. I mean, as a culture, we have a good food, a completely nutritional food, that to maintain it. So if we have a technologies, for example, today morning also we have discussed, if you have a food, that food contains some calories. That calories can be monitored by the system, not by us. So, for example, now I am starting from my college and reaching here, and then I have to return back to college and to my home. So, how much calories actually I need it today? So, up to maybe 11 or 11:30, I may sleep. So, up to that, what are the calories actually we need it? So, for that, the system has to process it. Only that thing will be I can be able to eat. So then no excess calories and no less calories, and whatever we need it, we can have it. So that's the kind of customization in food also. So in future, I have written those things in the book. That's what I prefer. And cotton is the very good for our climate, especially in this hot summer. So even though I'm not wearing it, but anyway, cotton is the our it won't harm any kind of the animals, right? Cotton is the plant, so we are getting it. So that should be Indian culture, maybe afterwards. So hyperloop level of transportation without any fuel, hyperloop create the vacuum and then it will move on. So it will have a less cost for that. And even electrical vehicle, now actually we are completely moved to the electrical vehicle era. So now completely working on the battery technologies instead of the 4T or 2T, like stroke vices. We have a stroke, right? 4 stroke, 2 stroke, and instead of that we are working on the battery technologies. So how lightweight we are manufacturing the battery, how much time actually with extend the battery, how quickly we can charging it. So those technologies, and we are giving the support as a software. We are giving the support for the ERP and supply chain management for the battery. Okay, and yeah, and actually my story is like I will explain about later about what is the book India 2030 about how the autonomous vehicle can be in future, those things. Okay, and this is my area of interest in future. Just like our cab, just like our mobile phone, we will having a one headset. That headset actually taking our brain record. Okay, it won't harm it. Okay, it is actually our brain is generating signals here. Here, even ladies are actually wearing bindu, right? So because it getting utilized. So whenever we are going outside, we used to give the sandal, right? So because that makes sense, we will be getting cool. Okay, our complete the prime waves will be focusing on here. Okay, whenever you are the people will be thinking they will be like this. That is the thing. I mean, without our knowledge we are doing it. That is actually we are replacing it. The waves will be focused on that. Okay, that the device also working the same. Once we are anger, once we are not stability, here the disturbance kind of the waves will be generated. Once we are cool, once we are yoga, otherwise we have a sleep, there is no disturbance wave will be there. We call it beta, alpha, and delta, like kind of the waves. So in future, without having any password, without remembering our own ATM password, we just enter to the ATM, and it will detect it's our own brain, and then it will process it. Still, even
They remember his password.
no, because the brain is unique. Our brain is unique. Even if you remember a password also, for example, as per the SAR command, if you remember a password also, while remembering, it has some tones. So that kind of the memory, I cannot generate it, even own password. So that tones and that kind of the, kind of the, I mean, the patterns cannot match with others. That's a completely unique. Okay, so that is the generation we are going to have it in future. It already there, the Tesla is implementing their own platform. Now they are testing with the embedded brain, embedded into the brain. Okay, now we are not going with that way because we just taking away whatever the brain signals. See, for example, if you are watching A.R. Rahman in photo, the A.R. Rahman music will play. Because whenever we are watching the A.R. Rahman, we are generating some kind of the brainwave patterns. Okay, that pattern will be trained to the MP3, whichever the A.R. Rahman collections. Okay, and that patterns will be matching with each other, then his music will play. Okay, the same for Ilayaraja also. I don't know whether he will be giving copyright for this. So this kind of the things, even for the autonomous car, once the driver has set with this kind of things, for example, whenever he is moving left or right, that patterns, once he's a skilled driver. Okay, so that is brain waves taking the input, and then from this, the autonomous vehicle giving the taking the input. So there's just like a skilled driver, the autonomous vehicle also will drive for the same, because he's taking already trained from their brain. So now the driver replaced by the autonomous vehicle, I mean system, which is the artificial neural network. Okay, so that kind of the things, even Elon Musk also working on it, and even though we also can work on it. So this is my one of the invention that's called a virtual robot for teaching. That's actually I have done it my home itself. It was in a pandemic time. So pandemic time, actually, I cannot go out. Even anyone cannot go out, but the students are willing to come. So I can run my this robot or humanoid, and the face is instead of my face, that face, my face will be there in a video mode. So this will be going to the classes or labs wherever I want to go, and then it will teach the classes. So it's a Wi-Fi model. Anywhere in the world we can operate it. Okay, there are two kind of the wheels. One is for indoor and another one is for outdoor wheels. So anywhere I can operate from my laptop, and then I can, instead of me, that's a virtual presence, my virtual presence. So even for the committee people, those who want to come for auditing, so they can come through that. So they can interact with anyone else, and then they can go without any flight cost. Yeah, so this kind of the things, and this is another one things that's called a virtual metaverse class. Okay, just same like you, even at the end of the seminar I will be giving your own link, so you can create your own avatar. what costume actually you want, you can make it. And then same kind of the setup, you can also sit here along with, I mean, virtual, physically your presence, virtually also your presence. That's we call it as here. Any idea? Digital twin. We call this digital twin. So that kind of the things will be going in a practice. So that kind of the social media is happening right now. So nowadays you can see that you can easily, you can customize your virtual avatar in our WhatsApp image. There is no need of degree also, right? Simply we can make it our virtual avatar in our WhatsApp DP itself. Okay, but that is the technology I'm talking about. That is called Web3. Now you can completely getting it what actually we are going to talk. Web3 is about completely customized based on the user needs, and a user can do itself, but based on a small recommend from the software, not the creating of the the project manager or anything else. The user has to create their own, but the software will be kind of the user friendly, and then they can do the creation of their own 3D models. And yeah, cognitive computing we will discuss later, because all the software actually we are using it, everything is comes under the cognitive computing. I can say one small example. Let's say a small example for the WhatsApp. How the WhatsApp is related to the cognitive computing. If you save a number of a WhatsApp, a person number, within a 2 days you will be getting a same request from your Facebook or Instagram. Right? So the data is always working with their system concern, and then it will, based on your contact, it will be saving it, and then it will trigger the message for the recommendation. Okay, and also even WhatsApp, earlier it was induced only we just sharing the image. After that we are inducing with the all the documents, right? Any documents we can share it. Now the WhatsApp is going towards to the 3D applications. Like you can see the even your phone, you can just visualize like this. So this side 6 people and this side 6 people in the group. So you can put anyone else, you can grab anyone else. So in the same screen, you can visualize both sides. This side 6 people and this side 6 people, either anyone you can make. So normally we are in an era, we are watching the movies and everything this side, and slowly we are adopting watching this side. Now all the apps, you can see all the apps, Instagram or reels and everything, probably they are horizontal thing, not a vertical thing. Okay, it's this just happened only 3 years. Within a 3 years, all the apps are completely running on this way. So now actually we are going towards for the only, not only stable, we can see everywhere from this. So for that only we need to have the practice of Web 3.0. So the cognitive computing also there. So how the mind mapping and how the thinking skills are, for creating one mobile app, I'm just talking about only the mobile app. So how, if we are creating a mobile app, initially we need to visualize it, how it look like, and how are the users, and what are the perspective of the user, and whether they will be installing it after that, after visualizing it. So those things, how we can improve it, or those things we can see it. And I have some example about the mind mapping. So mind mapping is very much needed for making any kind of the product. Probably you are very good in ERP and those things, but still in a Web 3.0, because here we can visualize only user interface. There we are visualizing completely about the environment of the user. Here user interface, only the screen. Here environment. Environment means not only the mobile, laptop, and for the any other electronic devices, getting together will increase the user friendliness. Okay, just like how the Airtel is introducing their Airtel TV as well as our Airtel app. So that kind of the user interface, not only one interface, we have a several interface in several devices. So how actually we can make finally business? So that thing actually we slowly adopting on it. So for a simple holiday planning, so these are the activities and everything actually we are planning, right? So Yeah, I will go with directly with the simple description about the Web 3.0. So Web 3.0 is the 3D internet. So far, we have X and Y axis in our internet. Okay, whatever, just moving in a mouse. But hereafter, slowly we just adapting to the this kind of the internet with this Z-axis also. Okay, Apple is working on it, Samsung is working on it, Meta is working on it. So this much devices, especially we can buy right now only 25K. So lesser than the our mobile phone. Now, due to the competition, they are coming up. Okay, so the company called, one of the company called Accenture. If you then freshers will be given this headset. Have you heard that? Accenture, the new freshers, they will be giving a laptop as well as the one headset. Why? Because they can attend the virtual meeting just like us when they are in a work from home. But even though they can attend the meeting just like us, the complete user interface, the manager will be sitting there and HR will be sitting there and every trainer will be there. They can wear a headset and then they can feel it. They are in a complete office. Okay. So even though they are not visiting the office. So I will be giving a complete experience of VR also. And because that will be only one can see on one time. If I can see, I can tell even you cannot realizing it. So that is the called the Web 3.0. And yeah, probably 2D and 3D, just a simple example. Just to so Web 1.0 about Yahoo, MSN, Google, and Web 2.0, it's about the read and write and interactive. And Web 3.0, any other icons, can you catch it? Coinbase, Trion, even some lot of apps. This I'm just talking about the worldwide. But India is also second or third country which is developing Web 3.0. You know that Web 1.0, I don't know where is the origin. Web 2.0, I can tell you the origin. The origin is Silicon Valley. Web 2.0. Most of the companies, Facebook or Twitter, anywhere, everywhere they have started Silicon Valley. And what about Web 3.0? Where is the origin? Any idea? Israel. Yes, sir. Israel. Israel, yeah, they have some innovation, not the same Web 3.0. Beijing. Beijing. China. No. China only hardware, sir. They are very good in hardware and infrastructure. Especially networks, they are strong. Chennai, sir. Chennai, sir. I wish you the same. But actually, right now, it's a Dubai. Dubai. Most of the companies, Web 3.0 emerging in Dubai. Because they are investing a lot. Okay. So startups, especially in Web 3.0, there are a lot of startups. They are now they are in a seed funding kind of thing. More than one maximum 5 to 10 people only in the startup, but they are earning each one. They are earning 5 to 10 crores. So that much market really, and they like this. We can have the meeting, the same thing like in real time. And yeah, we call it as a completely. It's called a metaverse. Today, actually, one of the project I just if I am not here, I was in the metaverse. My students are doing one project. The project is about we have a design garments. The garment just like our full T-shirt. Okay, they have to wear it, and it has the sensors. Our CO2, our heart rate sensor and pulse sensor, and also temperature, body temperature, and everything we are having it. So no need of visiting the doctor place. Only that's about very cheap. I mean, for example, it's about 15K only, not more than that. Even the Apple Watch, it's about 50K more than that. But we are making it about only 15K. Even that is also using by anyone else. So we just wearing it. We are sitting in our room, and if we are open our laptop, and doctor will come to our place. Not we are going to visit the doctor. Doctor will come to our place virtually. Okay. And then you will be interacting directly through voice. Okay. Real time, the medical data can be accessed by the doctor. Real time. For example, in earlier, if you're having the some data, once we are approaching the biotechnology, I mean, um, labs, but that is a old records about the 3 or 4 hours or previous day, like a data will be there. But here, real time, we can access the data, which is wearables is there. And then based on that, the doctor will prescribe the medicines. This including no travel cost, right? No travel cost, and we can even we should not switch on the video also for ladies and women. For nowadays, for online consulting, they have to switch on the video. Now it is not doing because instead of that, our virtual avatar will be displaying on there. So they what you need? You need data. Data is here. Why my face is needed? Right. So that way, my students are doing the project. They are in the final review today. They are missing me, but anyway, they have to do it. That's that. So even for that, the metaverse is the one which is that's we call as digital twin infrastructure and everything. So metaverse is the one which is the UN goal also will apply for it because as per the UN goal, we should utilize the I mean the consumptions. Okay, for example, the travel, whenever you are booking the flight ticket, it shows that the CO2 emission is this much. Okay, so if we are seeing that, if you are really good on that, if you are really concerned about it, just cancel the ticket. So that is the intentionally they are putting it. CO2 emission level. Okay, so but the metaverse no need of traveling. So we can get the experience of the traveling. So that's what the complete metaverse is all about. And Walmart is entering to the metaverse with a Roblox experience aimed at younger shoppers. Just like our physical store, the 3D store will be there. So you can get the experience of just go and enter, pick the objects, and the boy will deliver it. Okay, virtually we can pick up it. So even I can give a small experience in the mobile phone itself, so that you can get the complete experience. That's to even the 2D screen itself, we can getting it. So it is just like we developed as using Unity. You can choose anywhere. For example, I'm choosing here this shop. I got it, no? So just wearing it. After that, just if you want the sound up, just see for some time and it will come to your cart. So what are the technology we needed? Whether we need a HTML screen? No need. No need. Whether we need a database also right now we no need because it's all embedded. Okay. So, but after the ordering, it will giving the text and then it will give to the e-commerce. That's the backend of the e-commerce. It will do it. So not only Walmart, even Flipkart is also jumped into metaverse to launch a Flipkart. This last Diwali, they have jumped into the Flipkart as a Flipkart is the platform. So Project Dubai, the complete Dubai, they have created in 3D for increasing the tourism. Normally, no, wherever actually you want to go, we will see that, right? Images. For a first time, we are going for the Vandalur Zoo. So we'll see the images. So these are the things, okay, we can go. Same way, the Dubai, they have created in the 3D. And through that, they are supporting for the tourism, where actually he has visited virtually. How much he spent so much time. So data they have gathered. And based on that, the customized ad will be generated. And then surely he will pick up. If we are able to buy it, the tickets, they will offer the ticket less price. They cannot offer buy the tickets, they will offer the credit cards. Right? So that's the kind of the business they are doing it. So especially the internet is not bad for creative people. Web 2 is not good for creative people. We are in an era of Web 2 especially in India. Okay. So I will have some more of the slides, which is can be interactive. Okay, these are the technologies, future technologies. Actually, we are about to see in future, and only one thing you can choose whether a need or want. Maybe the spell will be there. Okay, okay. Cycle, whether it's in your need list or want list.
Want list.
Want list. Okay, sir. Yeah, yeah. All of you.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go for another. So this is the electrical car. Now, I mean, it's from Hyundai. So whether it's a need list or want list. Want list, or maybe want. Okay.
Want list.
Oh, okay. Somebody. I thought of Siri. Yes. Okay. Indian accent. So the normal mobile phone, which is having a simple mobile, Android mobile, whether it's a need list or want list. Without that, we cannot do it. So now the iPhone, want list.
Want list.
Want list. Okay. Okay. So now the bullet train in India, especially Chennai, want only, not needed, right? Okay. So 500 rupees.
Need.
Need. See, comes under just basic needs. This one?
No.
No need. No need list. Okay. So only these two only I just give a small words about it. This was our want list in our childhood. Now it comes under the need list. Okay. And this was our want list, now no need list. What I am telling, in any technology, let's say for Orkut, now nowhere. Yago, I don't know where is there. So there are some softwares, they are not planned for the future. Even for, I can say Nokia also, they are not good in smartphone. So they are not planned for the future. So what happened from actually the marketing is only simple. Everyone, they want something. Okay. So they have to move their market into want list to need list. How the iPhone is marketing. Do you think the iPhone is that much costly? The inner hardware, 1,20,000 rupees they are selling for the high-end mobile of iPhone. So actually the iPhone is, I mean, this is lesser than that. So this much weight, this much capacity, but the iPhone is costly. But that much hardware is really that much cost? No, it is in the want list. So if we are aspiring for the phone, once our target is over, once we reach to the iPhone, right? So the marketing is such a way we are not getting any advertisement of the iPhone in actually TV. We are not getting any advertisement. Only in a paper only we are getting the advertisement. Have you watched anywhere in iPhone advertisement in TV? Maybe the Flipkart people, maybe they have given the advertisement, not directly with the iPhone. Yesterday only the iPhone first, the showroom was launched in Mumbai. Only yesterday. Yeah, before that there is no need of marketing because they know that when they come for some good portion, they will buy it. So at least for that buying it, we have to go for that portion. Okay, that's the kind of the marketing, even for the hardware or software as well as the technology, which is from the want list to need list. So everyone is working for the want list to need list. But this 1,000 rupees, it is no need list. So once we are targeting for the good technology, we will be thinking that will be the want list or need list. But earlier, I mean, after that, the people cannot be using it. Okay, so we can say many things. So like this, 2000 will be the want list. Okay, so I just once again, I just simply go through what about the industry 5.0, how it can emerge. So industry 5.0 is about, I'm just It is about visualization and experience and complete customization. One of the big, costliest car, you can say anything, any costly car you can tell. Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce, once you ordered, based on your order and based on your customization, only they will be giving. That is a costly. Okay. So if you are just ordering Tata Nano, it will come tomorrow because it's a bulk. It will come. The same way, how the mass personalization is going to happen in the industry. It's not a mass production, mass personalization. That is the industry 5.0. So what I want to tell, the Web 3.0 is actually targeting to the industry 5.0. Web 3.0 is something customized, something can be merged with the 3D. Okay, something the user can do that, the user can try it. The same way mass personalization is, the user can try with this and then it can order it. So I can give a small example for industry 5.0 sectors. I'll directly go with the slides. Yeah. Customization, upskilling, better roles for humans. So here the human role will be great. And enhance the customer experience, coexistence of the humans and robots. Along with the robot, along with the human, and then still we can able to do our best. That's the benefit of industry 5.0. I directly go with some products. Yeah. The god of the cricket is giving advertisement for the RO water. There's a RO water name is a Live Pure. Oh, directly going with it. Yeah. So actually the cost of the product is zero. Zero machine cost, zero maintenance cost, zero installation cost, zero relocation cost. Then how they can make money? Subscription based. Personalized subscription. If they want to use it, we can pay it. Recharge பண்ணாதான் தண்ணி வரும். That's all. Yes, whatever. Yeah. SAS also having some, at least some subscription, we have to buy it. Whether we are using it or not, that's the different. Per month, we are buying it. It's not just like a EB bill. EB bill, whatever you are using it, we are paying it. But SAS having some subscription model, but 1 month or 10 days or per day, we have to buy it. Is it so? Is it anything like per MB, we have costing like that for cloud application? Nothing like that. It's a kind of the period only. But here per liter, we have to pay something. So no need of installation cost, nothing. Just 349 per month subscription base, but also there is no installation cost, nothing is there. Only for whatever the 1 liter water is 1 rupee. That is there working in. So our future, I mean, this can be the completely customized. So all the products, whatever the products actually we are using right now. So all the products, so you can see the business point. So this will be triggered. Okay, this will be enhanced with the paper usage. And business point, if it is there, then it is going for the technology also. Okay, if the technology is there, then mindset of the people. So it will be the circle which we can have that completely customized based on the needs. So how actually we can enhance the needs, that is the marketing. But how actually the building and process, everything we have to work in for the future. So this kind of the customization. And one more thing, yeah, this kind of subscription channels, they already adopted for the industry 5.0. Even 10, almost 5 to 6 years before they already adopted. And subscription with paper usage. So everything is a cloud, they are using it, completely customized products. And even if you, for example, just like a car, we can design our own car only for 2 seats. That's needed. That's all. We have only 2 members in family. Why need 4 seats? 2 seats we can design it, and then we can book the car and then it will directly going for the PLM system, which is for the conveyor, and then it will produce our own car, and then we will deliver it. I'm talking about the car, but even though for laptop or mobile or anything we are talking about, food, also food. So that's the complete supply chain management will become for ERP system and IoT platform. And after that, it will come whenever it goes to IoT, then will come the programming logical control, then IoT, and finally we are delivering for the ERP system, just like supply chain management. So customization and unique products will be coming, and based on our needs, actually we can customize our own shoe. We can design our own shoe. Even there is a platform for the Nike. They are allowing to customize our own shoe, and then we can order it. The shoe cost is 22,000 rupees. But still they are making 100% and no 200% profit. The people are there, they are customizing it. Whatever they plan, they are getting more orders. They are planning 1,000 orders per week. They are getting it 1 lakh orders per week overall in the world, because the people are slowly adapting for the customization. And even though for this WhatsApp DP we are doing it right without any, even the small child, 5 years old child also it can do it. That kind of adaptability, that kind of digital literacy we are getting it already for the users. Yes. And also Ray-Ban glasses. We can choose our color of the glass, we can choose our size of the frame, we can choose our color of the frame. I mean, we can customize it completely. We can customize. That's not a hardware. Everything is a software. The user interface is software. We can customize. After that, it will going for the order. That's like a e-commerce. It will open it. So we are not. I mean, instead of this, see. Now the Ray-Ban having two kind of the websites, only like this, and another one is 1,000 classes per page. So which one is actually we can choose it easily. So 1,000 classes per page, how much we have to drag it, right? We have to whenever we are seeing it, no, that will be look that will give finally no nothing like that. We just vanish. Our own, in our own mind, we just vanish. No, we don't want to buy it. But here, at least we can try something. So at least today we cannot buy. Tomorrow we will buy it, because that's a completely personalization. So that's the mindset will be triggering to the customers by the product, by the software. So now you can learn it. What are the softwares are needed for this kind of the customization? We need to learn C#, and we need to learn this kind of the 3D model applications, and we need to adopt for the gaming engines, because this everything is comes under the playing only, just like a playing games. How the child is playing with the games, one small software will be there. It's a cooking software. So first initially we have to put the plate, and afterwards something else, press, and then the cook will be there. The same software, the same concept we are using for Ray-Ban glass. Only the thing is interface. Yeah, Shopify is the best. I mean, nowadays it's a customized app. We can customize our own products, including the logo. The logo can be printed. Now itself is already there. Mug and everywhere, the logo can be printed, and then they will delivering us. And cycle, we can customize it. What color we want. And here the AR and VR application which comes. For example, if you want to buy this light, not only visualizing a 3D, we can apply that light in our real world. Just like our while buying the frame, how the frame actually we are appearing in our face, how it is look like. We can see that, right? Mobile app. The same way, whenever we are buying a product, we can just apply the product in our real world, and then we can buy it. Whether this much size is okay for the Shobha, and this much bureau is okay for this cart is okay. And then finally we can, at least in our home, we can make them to see, and then we can convince, and then we can buy it before buying it. No need of visiting the showroom. So for that, what are the softwares are there? The colors, everything, the pattern, everything is already there. So there are so many customized things is going to be happen from the web 3.0. So even though now generative image, generative AI, no need of hiring a new person for every ad films. The same person for 100 ad films. Yeah, because we just have the 3D model of the person and we get the agreement signed, and then please move. So because they don't want to, only the agreement is enough. Now Indian 2 movie, Vivek is acting. Indian 2 movie, Vivek is acting. There is an agreement between the Vivek family and Shankar. That's all. So I think the rest of the things the system will take care of. So as a design thinking process also will comes under the web 3.0 from the emphasize customer perspective, define and ideate, prototype, test and implement. We have to understand, explore and materialize. So there are a lot of things we need to explore it the same like this. Only one photo for every sarees, we can change it. And top 10 technology we are talking about this year: digital twin, blockchain, IoT, AI and security, and quantum computing, metaverse, super apps, just like wearing watches, super apps, robotic process automation, and which is for the office automation, and new energy solutions, sustainable technologies. So any 2 or 3 technologies, if you are thinking about a new idea, please think about any 2 or 3 technologies together. Let's say, for example, fintech with media, okay, or health tech with the edutech. I'm just giving some random combinations. Whether it is possible or not, you have to think it. And consumer service with the deep tech. Deep tech means that's a VR and AR. And enterprise tech with agri-tech. So this can't be the future in next 5 years. So any technology, ERP or CRM or e-commerce, whatever the technology, please think about this logistics with agri-tech, logistic with the edutech, logistic with the health tech, or anything. Any 2 or 3 combinations will work out good. Okay, and there are a lot of startups already emerged in India. That's we will see later. And about the metaverse, we'll have a small view, whether it's switched on or not. So want to see someone, any volunteers? Like another report. Yeah, you can come, sir. You just see what actually you are seeing. I mean, you can tell that. You can just move some more. Yeah. Front look, in the center on the நாங்க இப்படி ஒரு ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்துட்டீங்க. சரி, இப்போ வாங்க, நீ வாங்க. இங்க கால் வைங்க. இப்போ பாருங்க, நல்லா கிட்ட வச்சு பாருங்க, ஃபுல்லா பாருங்க. கண்ணாடி கழட்டிடுங்க பெஸ்ட். ஹலோ,
என்ன தெரிகிறது?
நான் ஒரு 1 hour பேசலாம்.
எனக்கு அந்த ஸ்கிரீன் அதுவாகுது.
ஓகே, திருப்பி பாருங்க, ஃபுல்லா பாருங்க. மழை தெரியுதா?
எஸ். இந்த கோகனட் ட்ரீ எல்லாம் தெரியுது. பியூட்டிஃபுல். இங்கேயும் அப்படிதான் இருக்கு.
ஃபேன் தெரியுதா? ஃபேன்
ஆஹ்
சுத்தி பாருங்க, சுத்தி பாருங்க.
அந்த காட்டன் இதெல்லாம் தெரியுது. ஒரு சின்ன நீங்களா யாருமே தெரியல. ஃபேன் தெரியுது.
ஓகே ஓகே
சூப்பர் சார்.
ஓகே இதுதான். சோ இப்ப அவர் சொன்னதை வச்சு அதான் சொல்ல முடியுமா நம்மளால? ஃபேன் தெரியுது, ஃபேன் எழுதலாம். ஆனா அவர் பார்த்தது வேற, நம்ம எழுதுறது வேறயா? அன்லெஸ் until if you are not experience it, we cannot imagine it. நெக்ஸ்ட் யார் வர்றது? மஞ்சுளா.
நான் தான்
இப்ப பாருங்க, இப்ப பாருங்க.
ரூம் மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஒரு ரூம் டோம் மாதிரி ஒரு ரூம். அந்த சைடு வந்து ரூம், இந்த சைடு வந்து வியூ. ஒரு மலை, ஒரு 2 மரம், தென்னை மரம் எல்லாம் இருக்கு. சோ இந்த சைடு ரூம்ல இந்த சைடு ஃபேன் இருக்கு. அதான் இது ஒரு டோம் மாதிரி வித் நேச்சுரல் வியூ மாதிரி. அந்த சைடு கூட தென்னை மரம், கேக்டஸ் அதெல்லாம் தெரியுது. அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த சைடு சோஃபா எல்லாம் இருக்கு உட்கார்றதுக்கு. அப்புறம் நல்லா இருக்கு. நல்லா இருக்கு.
நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் மோர் பர்சன். இவங்க 2 பேரும் கெஸ், நீங்க சொன்னதை வச்சு நீங்க என்ன கெஸ் பண்ணி உங்க இமேஜின்ல வச்சிருக்கீங்க, இல்ல என்ன பார்க்க போறீங்க, இதுதான் விஷயம். திஸ் இஸ் வாட் தி நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜெனரேஷன் யூசர் இன்டர்ஃபேஸ். ஓகே, கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி வாங்க. ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுது, எங்க இருந்தாலும் ஸ்கிரீன் தான் தெரியுது.
உங்க நேமும் கன்ஃபார்ம்
எடுத்ததுனால எடுத்து
அதே தினமும்
நீங்க இமேஜின் பண்ண தென்னை மரமா இல்ல இதுவா? இது வேற மாதிரி தெரியல.
டெசர்ட் மாதிரி இருக்கு முன்னாடி. இது ஒரு லாபி இருக்கு, சோஃபா எல்லாம் போட்டிருக்கு. இங்க வந்து ஒரு ஏதோ சின்ன டைனிங் ஏரியா மாதிரி இருக்கு, ஒரு ஃபேன் இருக்கு. லைப்ரரி
கீழே பாக்கல.
கீழே ஃப்ளோர் சர்க்குலர் மேட் இருக்கு.
கரெக்ட்.
என்னடா
என்னோட பவுண்டரி நினைக்கிறேன்.
நீங்க கொஞ்சம் ரைட்ல மூவ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா நீங்க உங்களை எல்லாரையும் பார்க்க முடியும். ஆனா பிளாக் அண்ட் ஒயிட்.
ஹேண்ட ரைஸ் பண்ணிருக்கேன், ஹேண்ட் சுத்தி ஒரு ரெட் கலர் சர்க்கிள் இருக்கு. என்னோட ஹேண்ட் எனக்கு தெரியுது.
ஓகே,
கால் தெரியுமா?
கால் தெரியா?
இது யாரும் இல்ல. ஹேண்ட் நல்லா தெரியுது, ஹேண்ட் ஒரு சொல்ல தெரியுது.
எப்படி திரும்புவீங்களா? நாங்களும் தெரியுமா?
நீங்க கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி குத்திர ஃப்ரண்ட் வாங்க, ஃப்ரண்ட் வாங்க, இன்னும் ஃப்ரண்ட் வாங்க, இன்னும் வாங்க.
ஓகே ஓகே தெரியுது.
எல்லாருமே தெரியுதுங்களா?
இல்ல அவங்களாம் தெரியல.
கொஞ்சம் வாங்க.
இப்போ அந்த பவுண்டரி தாண்டி வரணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
ஆமா,
இருந்தாலும் ஓகே. சூப்பர், எல்லாரும் தெரியுறாங்க.
கொஞ்சம்
கிளியரா
என்னன்னா இதுல வந்து இன்ஃப்ராரெட் கேமரா இருக்கு. சோ அதனால நைட் டைம் நம்ம வேர் பண்ணிட்டு கூட கார் ஓட்டிட்டு போலாம் வித்தவுட் லைட்.
ஆனா அவ்வளவு கிளியரா தெரியலையா?
ஏன்னா அது இன்ஃப்ராரெட் வந்து அந்த டெம்பரேச்சர் பொறுத்து நமக்கு வந்து காமிக்கும்.
சோ Black and white தெரியும்.
சோ சொல்லுங்க, நைட் விஷன்
லைட் ஆஃப் பண்ணி பார்த்தா
எனக்கு இங்க ஏதோ மெசேஜ் வருது உங்க தலைமையில. கையாட்டதீங்க, Black and white தெரியுறீங்க. நிறைய பேர் வரும். ஓ, நான் வெளியே வந்தவங்க திருப்பி சர்க்கிள் வரும். செமையா இருக்கு. ஓகே, சூப்பர். இது என்னது இது? ஓகே, சூப்பர்.
ஓகே.
செம.
So எல்லாருக்குமே கண்டிப்பா வாய்ப்பு உண்டு. We'll give the chance for everyone. So I will finish it. What is that technology about? So actually you have seen it. That's called a VR, virtual reality. Complete 360 atmosphere is VR. And we call it as a AR, augmented reality. Augmented reality only through the mobile. From the mobile we can visualize something. That's augmented reality. Just like camera on பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு QR code scan பண்ணா ஒரு 3D image வரும். So that's called augmented reality. MR வந்து the best example I can give the MR using a Vijay film. அவர் அப்படியே கீழே டேபிள் கடியில பார்த்தா பைப் கனெக்ஷன் வரும் பாத்தீங்களா? That's the technology kind of MR. That's not implemented yet. அந்த அளவுக்கு எல்லாம் பைப் எல்லாம் வராது. So அந்த ஒரு imagination, you just have that imagination. So அந்த ஒரு வந்து that's kind of MR. Real world இருக்கும், virtual world இருக்கும். That's a mixed reality. Okay. And these are the headsets. Actually we can wear it by visualizing it. I'm sorry. From the simple glass and transient glass and mixed reality headset, and also with the Oculus. Now actually we have seen it VR, Oculus. The last time black color, that kind of the glass. And 3D of and 6D of. 3D of na நம்ம இப்போ just in a sitting position we can see anywhere x y z axis. But 6D of means we can also walk, just like sir how we done it. Just like walk. So in a supermarket we just walk full the supermarket and then we can choose it. But it's an empty store. Okay, still we can able to see something. Okay, that's a 6D of. And yeah, so small animation, the animation not working. So not only the 6D of means evaluating, stuffing, sturging, rotating, rolling, pitching and yawing. The same thing actually we can implement by using mobile phone also. The mobile phone also having the sensor, or mobile phone having 13 different sensors. We don't know that. Only touch also one of the sensor, 3 touch also one of the sensor, and gyroscopic we have it, and proximity sensor we are having it. So all the sensor is already there in mobile phone. In future we can have our customized avatar by attending the video calls. No need of makeup. So whatever we are doing it that will replicate in our 3D model. Or நம்ம கண்ணசிச்சா அதுவும் கண்ணசிக்கும். நம்ம பேசணும்னா that also it will speak in our own voice கூட மாத்திக்கலாம் வேணும்னா. ஆண் பெண்ணாகலாம் கூட மாறலாம். In future there is one article, interesting article. So someone actually want to live from their past, I mean past or present or gender also can be changed. ஒரு 6 month வந்து இந்த எம்ப்ளாயி ஐடியில போயிட்டு இதை வந்து பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு. That is also possible in future. Okay, that's not good anyway. So that's we are in an era of industry 4.0 to 4.0 to 5.0. These are already countries are adopted, and yeah, there are a lot of things actually we can discuss. Now actually I open for the questions. So what actually we can learn it, and what are the things actually we make in a practice, so that first we can feel it, then only we can deliver it. Okay, so after that I just stop sharing. Okay, shall I stop sharing, ma'am?
Zoom, the last one.
This one.
Last.
I think here it is.
Stop.
Let's stop. Yeah. So I just touched upon the whatever the areas, because we cannot go for the maximum time for the same technology. You can have just a touch upon all those technologies. And in 2023 onwards, the Web 3.0 is emerged. Already it got, you can see that there are a lot of crypto kind of the startup is already there, and how they are working on it, and what is the business model. Please have a look. Please see the the news magazines, what they are actually want to solve it, what do want to prove it, and those things. So that is the area in future, not much future. I mean, only in the 2 to 3 years we are in real time. Every business, especially. So, any other doubts? If you want to see VR also, you can see that. And augmented reality is also its upcoming technology. Just like, for example, if you just scan the Apple logo, you will be getting the pricing list of the Apple. Just no need of barcode also. Barcode or your QR code is also no need. In the real-time objects, if you scan it, you will be getting about it. So that is the technology everywhere is working on it. If you scan the face of the person, you will be getting the detail.
Thank you for this
Yeah.
presentation. So, when we were doing engineering 20 years ago, they used to say, we are learning very outdated stuff, even at that time. So now 2023, how do you think the academic side is catching up with this latest things? Do you think the people who are passing out right now are equipped with all these technologies?
Not really, sir, because as a academic, sir, we have to train them in a basic, because fundamental is very much important. Actually, we are teaching them to create another MS-DOS. Because if they are missing their fundamentals, they cannot, only with application, they cannot sustain. So normally we used to teach with data structure, operating systems, and C program and C++, and all the OOPs, and also with the latest. I mean, this only in a final year they can do with the projects with the latest technology. We are allowing only on that, because we cannot teach everything from the first year. That will be outdated. Okay, but some basics are there, like data structure and DPMS, and these kind of applications. I mean, in a point of only with the basics and fundamental, that is more important. Even if you are the Google is visiting us, okay, they don't want any technology or whatever they are using it right now. The people who are good in fundamentals, they will hire them. They will use the technology, okay, because they are good in fundamentals. Okay, then they can visualize anything after that. So that's what, because just like a layman example, I can say, if you know completely Tamil, we can learn English. Okay, in school, 10% Tamil, 20% Hindi, 10% English, and the rest of them French. No language 100%. Then we cannot learn anything. Then only we can relate something. The same way only our academics are following. But fortunately, education institutions like us, maybe you can tell any universities, private universities, we are having a own freedom. We can customize the syllabus then and there. Just like actually, I am teaching a BTech in gaming technology. The complete course is gaming technology alone, 60 members. And BTech, we have the BTech in artificial intelligence. We have the BTech in blockchain technology. We have the BTech in AI and ML, and whichever the latest technology we are offering it. That's only for the marketing needs, as well as their expertise. We just create their expertise. But fundamentally, they need to understand from the electrons. Okay, now it's again with the quantum computing. So from that only they have to start. Then only can do anything good. Yeah. Yes.
So if you compare with the Western countries, probably like with India, anything like solar or something, maybe the Western countries, they are far behind. Like probably they are ahead us. So in terms of this one, you are saying 2013, probably that is the thing. Already they are in the front runners, those guys. What do you think? Whether we'll really achieve this with the stipulated in 2030, or it will take some time? Because broadband before comes probably like it is 1 MB or something, it costs more. After that, they decreased that price and other things. A lot of people started doing this Google and other things. They get a lot of information. This thing. So this technology probably like if it is easily affordable, reachable or something, maybe we can, because that's the kind of population we are having and the technology we are using. So what is your stand like? Will it really we achieve this milestone this before 2030 or it takes some more time?
Yeah, I can tell you two things, sir, in this regards. One thing, actually, we are earlier I said 600 years before we are the #1 country. Okay, now actually we are lagging. In our own target, we are lagging it. That's the actually we have a good model. Our own model, we are having it. Okay, and now I have come to this era. We are #1. We can tell, especially in the banking application. Exporting banking application as a software, India is the #1. I'm not talking about now present scenario. It's about 15 years to till we are the #1. Even for the security also. Okay, so we are in dominating that kind of the software industry because of we are naturally we are creative people. So we do the business level coding and everything. We have the some industry standard and sustainability. India is the not that kind of the countries. India is the country we have the 0 temperature to 70 degrees temperature. So we cannot have the same model for everywhere. Okay, so actually you can tell, especially in Tamil Nadu, this many airports are not there in any states. Okay, we have some models. I mean, that's working in very greatly. We are working on it. Sustainable solution. I'm talking about sustainable growth. It was already there with us. So if you are only targeting on the technology, also we are good. We are giving the service for the any mobile application or especially the medical tourism and this kind of service also we are doing good, great. And also with the software manufacturing, also software delivery and the services, everything also we are doing great. And apart from that, the growth is it's a targeted growth. Okay, but there are some constraints we need to work on it. Just like sustainable, just like a sustainable goals, we need to have our own set of goals, like a 2 years plan, 3 years plan, like that. Then we can easily reach it. It's not the plan for India. We have to plan for growth for the customized India. Then we can make it. Yeah, then that's my humble suggestion only.
Yeah. Thank you. I think if any more questions you can write to us, we'll get clarified and can continue.
Yeah, okay. So I hope today's session is like very informative and very eye-opening. Thank you so much, sir, for being here today and giving a lot of information, amusing us and amazing us. So thank you so much for that. And thank you, team, for being here, for people present here, and also for joining us remotely. Thank you once again. We'll meet you tomorrow with yet another informative session. Until then, it's bye-bye. Take care.